Can Yaman and the transparency test. What's really happening behind Can Yaman for children? Welcome back to Magazine News and Gossip, your go-to channel for the juiciest celebrity news and gossip from across the globe. But before we dive into today's intriguing topic, make sure to hit that subscribe button and show your support. Ready to uncover the truth behind the headlines? Let's get started. Can Yaman, a genuine philanthropist or a publicity play? What happens when a beloved celebrity, known for their charitable efforts, becomes the target of public scrutiny? Is their heart really in the right place, or could there be an ulterior motive lurking behind their good deeds? And when it comes to transparency, how much should we demand from organizations founded by celebrities? These are just a few of the tough questions swirling around Turkish actor Can Yaman's charity, Can Yaman for Children, after Italian journalist Selvaggia Lucarelli raised concerns about its transparency. In a world where celebrities have become the face of so many charitable organizations, the fine line between philanthropy and publicity has become increasingly blurred. Is it truly about making a difference, or are these projects simply a tool to elevate their personal brand? And when things start to look murky, where do we draw the line between legitimate concern and baseless criticism? Today, we'll dive deep into the heart of this controversy. What's really going on behind the scenes of Can Yaman's charity? Are the funds truly being used to help children in need, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? The spark that ignited the firestorm, Selvaggia Lucarelli's bold questions. The storm started brewing when Selvaggia Lucarelli, a well-known Italian journalist known for her sharp wit and critical commentary, published an article questioning the financial transparency of Can Yaman for Children. Lucarelli, who has built a reputation for calling out public figures, raised several key issues about the charity's activities and finances. Among the questions that caught the public's attention were, how exactly are the funds raised by the foundation being used? What portion of the donations is actually benefiting children in need? And most controversially, could celebrity-run charities sometimes be more about enhancing the celebrity's personal brand than about helping others? Lucarelli's article focused on the lack of detailed breakdowns of the charity's expenses and called into question whether the charity's actions were truly aligned with its stated mission. She didn't mince words, accusing the foundation of a lack of accountability and transparency. She wrote, "It's admirable when a celebrity starts a social responsibility project. But transparency and honesty should be the core values of such initiatives. Without transparency, if the public is not aware of where the funds go, trust will be lost, and the very purpose of the charity is at risk." Her critique struck a nerve among Can Yaman's fans, who were quick to take to social media in his defense. Many felt that Lucarelli's questions were more about stirring up drama than genuine concern. But Lucarelli stood firm, insisting that her inquiry was rooted in a desire for accountability and that such questions should be directed at all charities, not just celebrity-run ones. Can Yaman's strong response, defending his integrity. As the controversy escalated, Can Yaman took to his own social media platforms to defend both himself and his foundation. His statement was direct and passionate, aiming to clear the air and address the allegations head-on. Can Yaman for Children is a project I started with sincere conviction. Every penny we raise goes directly to children's health and education, he declared. He also addressed the concerns about financial transparency, confirming that the charity's accounts were regularly audited. He went on to state, "This is not about personal gain for me. It's about making a real difference in the lives of children in need. We have always operated with the utmost transparency and integrity." Can Yaman's message was emphatic. "We work with transparency and love. Our actions speak louder than words. We are moving forward. My response to malicious statements will always be the results of our work." Fans of the actor quickly rallied behind him, and the hashtag We Support Can Yaman began trending worldwide. Fans flooded social media with supportive messages, insisting that Can Yaman had always been transparent and had demonstrated a long-standing commitment to the charity's cause. Is Lucarelli's criticism justified? Or is it malicious? The heart of this controversy lies in the questions Lucarelli raised about the charity's operations. While some see her critique as a necessary call for greater transparency in celebrity-driven charities, others argue that her questioning was unfair and perhaps even malicious. After all, Yaman has a proven track record of charitable work, and many fans feel that Lucarelli's approach is more about creating drama than fostering constructive dialogue. However, there's no denying that the debate has sparked important discussions about the role of transparency in philanthropy. Critics of Lucarelli's stance argue that these kinds of inquiries are essential for maintaining public trust in charitable organizations, particularly those tied to famous figures. Transparency is the cornerstone of any charitable initiative, especially one that is as high-profile as Yaman's. Celebrities are held to higher standards, and with their influence comes the responsibility to ensure that their charitable projects are above reproach. After all, when people donate their hard-earned money, they want to know it's going to the cause it was intended for. Without clear financial disclosures and transparency in operations, the risk of losing public trust is very real. In the case of Yaman, while his fans are quick to defend him, the bigger question remains: can we ever really know if a celebrity's philanthropic efforts are genuinely altruistic, or if they're simply a carefully constructed part of their public image? Social media and the new era of celebrity philanthropy. We are living in a new era of philanthropy, one that is deeply intertwined with social media. Celebrities today have the power to reach millions of people with just a single post, making it easier than ever for them to promote charitable initiatives. But with this newfound power comes a huge responsibility. As the public's access to celebrities grows, so does the scrutiny. The question then becomes, how can we separate true philanthropy from marketing? Are celebrity-run charities a genuine attempt to make the world a better place, or are they just a clever way to enhance a celebrity's image? Lucarelli's article brings this dilemma to the forefront. It asks the hard questions: how transparent are these celebrity-run initiatives? Is there a real desire to help, or is it all part of a broader strategy to bolster a celebrity's career? Celebrities like Yaman have enormous influence and reach, but can that influence be leveraged for good? Or are there potential pitfalls that come with mixing fame and charity? The importance of transparency, reputation, and trust. As we look at the broader picture, it becomes clear that transparency isn't just a moral obligation, it's also essential for maintaining a charity's reputation. If a charity wants to retain the trust of its donors and supporters, it must be open about its operations and finances. This means providing clear breakdowns of how donations are spent and ensuring that funds are used in ways that align with the charity's mission. For Yaman, this controversy represents a crucial moment in the growth of his charity. His response to the allegations of financial opacity has been strong, and his supporters have rallied behind him. But moving forward, it's clear that more transparency will be necessary to avoid further criticism and to continue building trust with the public. Without it, the very purpose of the charity could be undermined. Looking to the future, what's next for Yaman's foundation? Despite the ongoing controversy, Yaman seems determined to stay the course. In his most recent statements, he emphasized that he's leaving the drama behind and focusing on what really matters: helping children in need. "We are working every day to reach more children," he stated. "Our goal is not publicity, it's hope. I want people, especially our supporters, to believe in these projects and see the truth for themselves. Mistakes may happen, but bad intentions never will." While his fans continue to show their support, it remains to be seen how this controversy will impact the long-term success of his foundation. Will Lucarelli's critiques spark real change, leading to greater transparency? Or will it fizzle out, leaving Yaman's charity to continue its work without further scrutiny? One thing is for sure, Yaman's philanthropic efforts will continue to be a hot topic of conversation. Whether you believe he is genuinely dedicated to his cause or see him as another celebrity playing the public relations game, one thing is clear: his charity and his actions are under the microscope, and the conversation about celebrity-run philanthropy is far from over. Conclusion: a lesson in transparency and accountability. As we wrap up this deep dive into the controversy surrounding Yaman's charity, it's important to remember that all charitable organizations, celebrity-run or otherwise, are subject to public scrutiny. Transparency and accountability are not just nice-to-haves. They're essential to maintaining public trust and ensuring that the money raised goes toward the intended cause. Ken Yaman may have weathered this storm for now, but the conversation about the ethics of celebrity philanthropy is far from over. The ultimate question remains, how much should we trust the good deeds of celebrities, and what role does transparency play in shaping that trust? Thank you for